Archangel again. I'm just doing a quick video to explain a few things to you guys. But first, I wanted to start off with this. All right, what we're looking at right now is this is my YouTube, studio content right here. I wanted to show you something. Warning. Community guideline strikes. This is an older one, but apparently I just got another one recently on the Spiritual Warfare Conference Part 2. Reason being, or at least the reason they claimed, see right here, partially blocked. The reason they're claiming for this is, as you can read, this video contains copyrighted material. As a result, it has been blocked in some countries and or regions. I find this particularly interesting because there's absolutely nothing on that video that is quote-unquote copyrighted. As a matter of fact, I have permission from Russ and Tom and Coach Dave and everybody else that was at this conference to actually take the videos from it and post them to the YouTube channel. As a matter of fact, Coach Dave encouraged us to do that. So, I don't know what they're talking about, copyrighted material. One, that photo is not copyrighted, nor is there any other copyrighted material that is actually in the video. So this reason right here, this and this, is the reason why I keep telling you guys, please go to the Odyssey channel, subscribe to my Odyssey channel, because I'm sick and tired of YouTube's garbage. I really am. I'm tired of them removing my videos. I'm tired of them blocking my content. I'm tired of them pirating my videos and getting paid to put their advertisers on it without me getting a single dime. My channel's not even that big. I didn't start this to get any, income or revenue or likes or anything like that. But how am I supposed to deliver God's message and do what needs to be done if they keep blocking what I'm posting, if they keep, suppressing my voice? It's flat out ridiculous is what it is. So guys, if you're not on, the Odyssey channel, please move over there, and I'm going to start moving my content over to Rumble as well. But it's a process, it takes time, and I'm doing it slowly but surely. So you guys got to bear with me. It's going to take a little bit. But it is happening. All right. There's so many rules. It's ridiculous. It is completely, utterly ridiculous. All right, guys. So as I was saying, the rules for thee and not for me thing that YouTube and Twitter and Facebook and all that stuff has going on is making it almost impossible for people like me to actually get the truth out and tell people what's really going on. For example, in this video, if I do this, watch, if I do this, I picked up a gun, okay? And even though all you gun owners out there know that someone like me doesn't play games, as a matter of fact, we just cleared it. Magazine's empty. Chamber's empty. It's good to go. It's clean. It's clear. However, since I've done this, since I picked up this gun, YouTube has now decided that I have done something that they deem as dangerous, and ergo, this video is automatically demonetized now. Yeah. So all the money from the ads that are on this video, I don't get to see it. Well, granted, to be perfectly honest, I'm not going to get to see it anyways because my channel's not big enough for quote-unquote monetization. However, that's one of their rules now, right? So all the videos that I want to do to not only help, God's people and to help you guys with your training and stuff, But even for me to be able to grow the channel and reach more people, I can't do it. I can't show you, I can't do a video where I pick up this gun or any of these and show you how to clear a house or how to, strip the gun and clean it and reassemble it. I'm not allowed to do that anymore, you know? So, yeah, so here pretty soon, most of my content isn't going to be on here. I hate to say it. I will still try to make it a point to do the live streams and stuff like that with my wife, but I'm fully planning on moving everything from here. As a matter of fact, if I can get enough support from the people that do back our ministry, I really hate to say it like this because you guys know me, I don't ask for money, but if I were able to get enough support from people, financially speaking, that I could actually pay a source outside the U.S. to host my website for Archangel Ministries, then most of the videos and stuff are actually going to end up being put on there from this point forward, to be honest. Other than that, I am going to go to Odyssey. I'm going to go to Rumble. I'll probably have to start doing what Israeli News Live started doing on here for the videos for training and stuff like that. I'll probably post a preview on here that is within their quote-unquote guidelines. That's going to have the actual link for where I'm going to host the actual program at. I hate to say it, but that's probably what I'm going to have to do. I'm trying to find another streaming service where I can actually go live and host you guys and actually sit down and have a conversation. But it's been slow going at this point because most of the places that want to do that, it costs. It cost us personally, and with the current situation with my car and things like that going on, I'm trying to put back enough money just in case things don't go the way I'm hoping they do. Because, if it goes the way I'm hoping, I'm probably looking at $1,000 easy. That's after the warranty covers stuff. If it doesn't go well, which I rebuked that curse, just to be perfectly clear, I put it on Christ's altar. I know that he's faithful. But if for some reason it doesn't, or if God allows that to happen, then I'm probably looking at upwards of $4,000, maybe more, to get my car back to the way that it needs to be. And that's really putting strain on Janice and myself, and it's putting a lot of strain on the ministry too. It is what it is. There's not a whole lot I can do about it, personally speaking, at this point in time. It'll get better, but, that's just kind of how it is. Another thing that I want to address, some people brought up and have approached me asking about the content and the live streams and stuff like that, why we haven't done anything here recently. I will tell you guys the same way that I told them. I appreciate the question. I'd much rather someone ask me than come across accusatory or anything like that. I'm an SRA survivor, all right? There are certain times that I'm going to be down due to what's going on up here. Sometimes even what's going on with me physically. And there's not a lot I can do about that. I don't want to come on here and try and put content out if I'm not in the right place spiritually and mentally speaking. I don't want to mislead anybody or run the risk of hurting or giving bad information to anyone. All right? So having said that, I wanted to show you guys this. This is a list of satanic holidays. Now, look, none of these calendars that I've ever seen are 100% correct. You've got some that just go on dates that Christians are aware of. You've got some that go on dates and they claim that there's rituals happening every single day that's declared a holiday. And, I'm sorry, but that's just not the case. However, there's a lot that happens and goes on during the year. This is nowfaith.tv, and this calendar is actually not bad. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. But as you can see, it starts with January and it goes through the months, and it has a type of rituals, type, celebration, usage, age, that kind of stuff, which these guys are pretty well researched. There's some stuff that's not exact on here, but it's all right. We're just going to go through it. It's like I was telling you guys, we just came off a period of almost 4 to 5 weeks straight of, I'll just say it like it is, hell for people that are SRA survivors, especially those that still have parts that are afraid of the covens. And even if you don't have parts that are afraid of the covens, it doesn't mean the covens are just going to leave you alone. That's an unfortunate truth. I mean, coming off of March, you had March 1st, 15th, 17th, 20th, and you had other things where dates varied, Easter, Black Mass, stuff like that. So beginning in March, from March 1st all the way through May 1st, all right, it's basically one continuous, prolonged series of rituals and ritual preparations, constantly. And that's hard on survivors. So that's the reason why most of the videos here lately haven't really been hands-on training or the live streams, with me and my wife, and she'll tell you, because I do deal with stuff on a pretty regular basis. So that's the reason why we haven't been on here. I just wanted to come on here and be honest with you guys and let you know what's been going on. It's been crazy. It really has. Fortunately, I'm in a little bit of a lull here, and after this stuff happens, it takes a while to recuperate. Sometimes it can take days, sometimes even weeks for me to get my head back on straight and me be able to get back into the fight. It's unfortunate, but it's also the truth. And there's a lot of stuff that I've been working on that I want to put together and stuff, but I got to be honest with you guys. It is what it is. It's unfortunate. All right. So having said that, there's stuff that I have on the table that I'm working on. One of the things I'm working on is Pastor Artur Pawlowski. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his last name right. He's a pastor in Canada that they forcefully shut down his church and arrested him and his brother. And, well, surely you guys know. I'm working on a story covering what led up to this being able to take place in Canada and showing you why you're about to see that happening here. And I plan on getting into several facets and several aspects of it. I'm reaching out to the pastor, seeing if maybe he has time to do kind of an interview, but I'm not going to make any promises. I mean, it's not like I know the guy on a personal level, so we'll see what happens there. All right. I also want to do content on how to build and do various types of bug out bags. But like I said, this stuff is going to take me a little while to finish the recording process and everything else. So there is content that is up and coming. There is content that I'm still working on. And, if any of you are invested in Bitcoin, keep a close eye on the markets. I think you're about to see a major shift, and I think Bitcoin's going to lose quite a bit of value here pretty soon. I think the government's finally decided to make their move on it. The central banks and the Federal Reserve have announced that they are actually going to do their own cryptocurrency, which means they're not going to allow any other competitors to take, any of their thunder away. So they're either going to buy up reserves and make sure that they own the leading cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin and stuff like that. That way it falls under the Federal Reserve's quote-unquote authority. Or they are going to use the IRS and the legal systems to destroy them as much as they can, like is what's happening with the library tokens and stuff right now. So use caution and keep a close eye on that if you guys are heavily invested in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. I said, just use caution. You know, pray about it, seek God about it, but use caution as far as that stuff goes. All right, and I think that's going to do it for tonight. Like I said, I want to keep this short and simple. Thanks for checking it out. Thanks for watching, as always. Part 3 of the Spiritual Warfare Conference will be posted this week, as well as Part 4. I'm hoping to have them all up and running here ASAP. And once I have most of the stuff done, it's also going to be on the Odyssey channel as well. That way YouTube can't do anything about it. So, take that, YouTube. Alright, guys. It's Archangel. I'm out. Have a good night.